Hi there again, this is your friend Dr. Joe Arve for another Maximize Living, Winning Your Race Proverbs moment. And today I'll be going over Proverbs 26. And again, my prayer is that these proverb moments are really blessed in your life. There's 31 proverbs, so there's one proverb for each day. And you can watch this video, you can enjoy it, you can listen to it, and allow these words to sow into your heart. So let's jump into this. So Proverbs 26. And again, I'm Dr. Joe Arve, your Maximize Living friend. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Verse 1 says, "It shouldn't snow in summer or rain at harvest. Neither should a foolish person ever be honored." Verse 2, "Curses will not harm someone who is innocent." So again, that is so important, that curses will not harm anyone who is innocent. So again, max mind, keeping the mind innocent, keeping our actions pure, and having a trustworthy life. It says, again, curses will not harm someone who is innocent. They are like sparrows or swallows that fly around and never land. Again, curses, fear, that little voice talking to you, okay? Again, fear is false evidence appearing real. So again, curses will not harm someone who is innocent. They were like sparrows or swallows that fly around but never land. Again, the bark is worse than the bite. There is no bite. Verse 3, "Whips are for horses and harnesses are for donkeys, so paddles are for fools. Don't answer fools when they speak foolishly, or you'll be just like them. Answer fools when they speak foolishly, or they will think that they are really wise. Sending a message by a foolish person is like cutting off your feet and drinking poison." That's kind of harsh, isn't it? Verse 6 again says, "Sending a message by a foolish person is like cutting off your feet or drinking poison," which means that your message will not be delivered. Okay? Verse 7, "A wise saying spoken by a fool is as useless as the legs of a crippled person." That's not very useful. Verse 8, "Giving honor to a foolish person is like tying a stone in a slingshot," which means it's not very effective. "A wise saying spoken by a fool is like a thorn stuck in the hand of a drunk." Verse 10, "Hiring a foolish person or just anyone passing by is like an archer shooting just at anything." And again, so far these first 10 verses are about foolishness, which means people who think more of themselves than others. People who want to do what they want versus not live their lives in alignment with God's laws of health and healing. So some people would say unrighteous, which means not receiving the right blessings, or receiving the love that God has for them. So let's continue. Verse 11, "A fool who repeats his foolishness is like a dog that goes back to what it has just thrown up." Ooh. Verse 12, "There is more hope for a foolish person, though, than for those who think they are wise." Ooh, listen to that one again. "There is more hope for a foolish person than for those who think they are wise." That's why max mind is so important, because lots of times, you know, like I'll ask my children, how's your report card? "Oh, it's okay." To them it's okay, but then it's not where it should be. It's not the report card is not a reflection of their best performance. And we only ask for their best. I don't expect A's. I want my children to do their best. So a lazy person says, "There's a lion in the road. There's a lion in the streets." Verse 14, "Like a door turning back and forth on its hinges, the lazy person turns over and over in bed." Verse 15, "Lazy people may put their hands to the dish, but they are too tired to lift the food to their mouths." Verse 16, "The lazy person thinks he is wiser than 7 people who give sensible answers." Again, it's what we think sometimes is what begins our laziness or our foolishness. It says the lazy person thinks that he is wiser than 7 people who give the right answer. Verse 17, "Interfering in someone else's quarrel as you pass by is like grabbing a dog by the ears. Like a madman shooting deadly burning arrows is the one who tricks a neighbor and then just says, 'Oh, I was only kidding, I was only joking.' Without wood, a fire will go out, and without gossip, quarreling will stop." Again, verse 20 says, so let's not use our words to continue to cause quarreling. Verse 21, "Just as charcoal and wood keep a fire going, a quarrelsome person keeps an argument going. The words of a gossip are like a tasty bits of food. People like to gobble them up." Verse 23, kind words from a wicked man are like a shiny coating on a clay pot. Verse 24, those who hate you may try to fool you with their words, but in their minds they are planning evil. Again, that's why your mind, God sees your mind, God sees your heart, God sees your motives. That's why your max mind should be in alignment with all the good that God has for you and all the good He says about you. Verse 25 of Proverbs 26, people's words may be kind, but don't believe them, because their minds are full of evil thoughts. Lies can hide hate, but the evil will be plain to everyone. And then verse 27 says, whoever digs a pit for others will fall into it. Whoever tries to roll a boulder down on others will be crushed by it themselves. And then finally, liars hate the people they hurt, and false praise can ruin others. Again, that's been Proverbs 26. Again, use these words. Rewatch this video. Allow it to sow life into your heart. Avoid foolishness. Pick the right way. Use these proverb moments to be a blessing to your life. This is Dr. Joe Arve. Have a great day. And remember, you can win that race.